would jump in on home or something like that more and make it necessary instead of just this add-on that's on the system.
Sure, but I mean, Microsoft and Nintendo could do something similar, like if you had a certain achievement in an Xbox game, or if you got a certain score in a Wii game, maybe that could unlock some new avatar clothing for your Xbox avatar or your Nintendo Mii. So, I mean, you could do more of that on home, because you got home spaces and areas as well as avatar clothing. But, you know, I love that idea. I think it's cool.
Okay, cool, no problem. All right, so, you know, Sony, if you're watching, you know, make sure you know what to say. You know, hip hop gamer Raymond, we put that together. now, moving on. I want to ask you this: what advice would you give up and coming websites that are, you know, like trying to break in the industry and everything and make a name for themselves? And also, I want to know, like, your personal opinion. What are your thoughts on the Hip Hop Gamer Show in your own words and feelings?
Cool. Answer your first question first. The first thing I'd have, I see a lot of small sites doing this, is that they piss off PR people, and that's just a bad move that could haunt you down the road. You know, working with PR people, you need them to get information, to get access, and you never know. You might be going off on a guy or a girl because they're a junior level person, but you never know where they're going to end up. Maybe one day they'll be head of PR for Sony, and they'll remember that, oh, I remember this guy. He worked at that small site and he pissed me off like 8 years ago.
Never burn bridges.
Yeah, never burn bridges. Work professionally with PR people, and that's a mistake I see a lot of smaller sites doing. As for the Hip Hop Gamer Show, my first encounter with you on the show was GDC at the Deep Silver Party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You put on a hot show, and then I was like. And then I saw you around the show. You had the John Cena belt spinning, and I'm like, this cat is cool. Like he's doing something different. And then, you know, after I found out who you were, went to your site, watched some of your episodes, and I'm like, you know what, this is great. He's mixing music, delivering information, totally reaching a different audience. Absolutely love it.
Wow, yo, that means a lot coming from you. The reason why, honestly, I asked you that question is because, not just for me personally, but I wanted my fans to know that they not, like, when they support me and stuff like that, this is not just like a bullshit movement. You know what I'm saying? I want them to see that I work so hard for them, for the industry, for myself, for my family, and to hear that coming from you in the status that you're at. I mean, you understand, G4 is large, and this is the managing news editor over there, and he appreciate the Hip Hop Gamer Show, in which he appreciate all the fans of the show too, because you guys help me stay where I'm at. So this is love right here, and I just wanted to say thanks and God bless, and I appreciate your kind words about the show, and I'm glad you're on the show.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing something cool and doing something different, and two of my favorite things. And, you know, just to let you know, Brian Leahy, who works on G4TV.com, he is, you know, I love your stuff, but Brian Leahy's an even, you know, bigger fan of the Hip Hop Gamer Show than I am, man.
Oh, I gotta get him on the show, man. You gotta let him know. Yes. Shout out, you gotta give him a shout out, man. Like, give him a big shout out right now.
Oh, absolutely. Brian Leahy, awesome writer, big part of G4TV.com. Not so great at Street Fighter 4, but he's a great cat, great writer, and a big fan of the Hip Hop Gamer.
Brian Leahy, no doubt, all day, man. All right, now we at the part of the show where I have people pitch their game. So, Raymond, if you was a game developer, right, and you was making a video game, you got $40 million budget, whatever it is, you was making a game, what would it be? If you could make your own game, what would it be?
It would be a Japanese RPG, easily.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, you know, working with someone like Sakaguchi, or working with someone like Kodama or Katase, just all these legends from like the Final Fantasies, from the Phantasy Star. Just working on a game, a traditional Japanese RPG with some of those legends.
Wow.
That'd be my dream.
Wow. All right, now let me ask you one question. Right?
Okay.
A Japanese RPG. Everybody know Final Fantasy is like the king. Name one thing you would do that Final Fantasy has never done in their game that could possibly put your game over the top.
Cool. See, glad you asked that. I would like to do something, traditional Japanese gameplay, traditional Japanese story, but use like the newer Japanese visuals. Like, can you imagine an RPG but using graphics? Like from Rez or
what?
Yeah, just something really trippy graphics, but really traditional gameplay. I think it would be a pretty cool contrast.
That's a great mix. See, this is why the Hip Hop Gamer Show is so gangster, man. You know what I mean? This is what we do here, man. It's crazy. Like, you getting into the minds of people that you wish you could be able to speak to on a daily basis. This is, yo, that's amazing, right? Now, one thing about the industry that I don't like is that I can't share my ideas with game developers. Because if they use it, like, I could say, here, take it, I want you to have it. But if they use it, I could actually sue them because it came from me or whatever. Like, that's what I've been told a lot of times. And in my mind, I was like, I'm just trying to help, but I can't even help them. So this is my way of indirectly helping people. Putting it out there, but I'm not telling them directly. If you want to take it, you can take it. And this is on film. This is on video. Yes. So ain't nobody suing nobody. I just want to buy games. That's it. So I was just putting it out there like that. Now, now to end it off, any shout outs you want to make before we close it out?
No, the crew at G4TV.com, all the guys working on the feed vlog. Brian Leahy, he's happy to be name dropped on the Hip Hop Gamer Show. I think I just made his summer. All the guys at X-Play, Attack of the Show, and I'd like to thank you and your audience. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
No problem, man. One love and God bless to you, Raymond. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hip Hop Gamer Show, back to the show. Peace.
Awesome.
Yo, it's the Hip Hop Gamer Show. I'm playing the Punisher No Mercy right now, and we about to get into it. So you already know how I do. First of all, we're gonna start off with the graphics as normal. The graphics actually, for a PSN like title, has like great detail, like really, really good detail. Is using the Unreal Engine 3, and although it has great detail, it still has its problems. Like if you look at Gears of War, how like a lot of times when you load up a game and stuff, and like the textures aren't loaded up yet and everything, and then like after 3 or 4 seconds it loads up and then it looks real. Like after that, that's the same problem this got. So obviously the Unreal Engine is kind of being like a little dated right now, you know what I'm saying? But overall the graphics really look nice. Like I can't even complain that much besides what I just said. The graphics is looking nice. Now it has nice high-res textures. Like the textures are really high-res on the gun, your skin, everything. The textures is high-res, so that's good. It has some cool blood effects. Like it comes across the screen, so it has some cool. Wow, they coming after me right now. Cool blood effects. Also, it has small decapitation. So like you'll see your head get blown off, your arm get blown off. It's nothing super spectacular, but it's for a PSN title, it's real cool and fun to see. You know what I mean? You don't get tired of that. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Now let's get down to the gameplay. Now the gameplay to me is very repetitive. I'll give you an example. This game is kind of like Unreal Tournament, but the problem is that the level design is kind of horrible. Like it's not that many places you can go. It's not like the map is real huge. It's real small and condensed. So you got repetitive gameplay, you know what I'm saying, similar to how Unreal Tournament was. And then on top of that, you have small levels to run around in. So it's nothing really to explore. There's no vehicles or anything like that. And you know, it's not really interesting at all. Like, you know what I mean? As far as just running around the same little area, shooting the same type of people all the time. And then the AI is not really that smart either. I mean, all they do is